Exactly.
actually wants to be the
Exactly. Exactly.
How better can that get?
How
Most
better
of
can
the
it be?
Macy, most of
better
the
can it be?
sensation, I'm talking to people who the advice Ivany, they're jealous.
Jealous of what? You know, say stick up
Listen, let me
in,
finish.
stick up
Let me
in,
finish.
stick
Let me
up
tell you
picking,
something.
stick up it.
If you
Just a
are,
one
hold on,
question.
hold on. If you are a mother and
Mm-hmm.
you go through the experience of raising a child, whether with a father or without a father, and you're a woman, okay,
Mm-hmm.
just say a woman, and you know the importance of a mother and a father in
Mm-hmm.
a child's life for balance. Why
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't you
Mm-hmm.
encourage Ivany to forget about the small stuff and encourage her to work with Howie, knowing full well that
Mm-hmm.
anything the both of them do will make the child a more balanced child. Why wouldn't you do that? Why would you sit on her life and encourage her
Mm-hmm.
to be stubborn, knowing full well it's going to
How
affect the
stubborn?
child?
No, listen. Have you guys seen her try? So she block him. She not do no at all for make Howie be in a ice life. She no go mediation and he decided that he didn't want to come. She no go court and court and order. Isn't she not trying? She no do no at all. She just a block him all the way.
No, but
Remember after
hold
she
on
give
now.
birth, one day, when him call CPS, I mean, hear nobody talk about that,
But why did
Everybody has said the child to get taken away.
but hold on, but why did he call CPS?
Huh? Because of an argument. Because in petty, your woman just give birth. You say you love the child. One day, and you call CPS and she forgive him. She still invite him same way. Him call back CPS again.
Why?
Una dog
Why?
it, una no fear. She a
Okay, hold on.
human
Hold on
being.
a second,
Una
please.
behave like say she
Hold
not
on
have
a
no
second.
feelings.
Hold on one moment, please, daughter of King. Our kings, I don't know if it's king or kings. Okay,
Yes,
whatever we're saying here, right?
King.
Whatever we're saying here is what
Yes.
come out of Ivany's mouth. What
Mm-hmm.
Ivany said, we are repeating.
Mm-hmm.
What Ivany said, we are discussing. Whatever Ivany
When
brought.
persons are
Hold
vent,
on now.
people vent because she's hurt.
But
Look at the reality
because you're hurt. So because
behind
you're
it.
hurt. Okay, so because you're hurt, you're gonna do things that's gonna
So
affect
how
you.
we not say
Hold
nothing
on,
bad
can I
about
speak?
her? Look
Because you're
how them a
hurt.
class the child. You see how we come live, come talk about it?
Because
How we
you're
come
hurt.
live, come talk about it?
How about Ivany threatens to analyze his kid and his baby mother? Is that right? Or just because she's upset? Are you going to make excuses for that as well?
Mother,
I
Son,
can't hear you
your
clearly,
son
Uncle
muffled
Bella.
you
unruly.
hearing me?
Yeah, I'm here.
We can
I
hardly
want to
hear
hear
you.
All
daughter of
right.
King.
Listen my
I
take
want to
on
hear
this
daughter of
here.
King.
Analyze his baby and his baby
Answer
mother.
unruly
Is that
about that.
okay? Is that
Yes.
behavior
Answer
okay?
daughter of
No,
King.
it is not. It is not. It is not.
Okay,
And she
so let me
said
ask you a
it. She
question.
said
When
it.
she damaged his
She
car,
not say
she
it.
drew a knife after him. She abused him.
Why?
All those things,
Why?
okay? Nobody wants to be around a
Oh,
toxic person. She's toxic
okay.
and
You
she
see,
cannot
una
be
very
reasoned
selfish.
with.
So
No,
him
daughter of
right
King.
with
All right, hold
everything.
on. Can I
Una
say something?
bias.
Daughter of
How
King,
is
Una
that
can I
bias.
say?
biased?
I
If
am
she
not even
behave,
talking
Daughter,
if she
about
hold on.
behave
Ivana
Hold
side,
better,
on a
but
if
una
second.
she
Daughter,
behave
all
bias.
right,
better and
daughter
Una
of
behave
King.
bias.
rational,
Una
maybe people
very
want to be around
bias.
her.
No, we're not biased. You're the one
Una
being.
bias.
No,
You're the one who is balanced.
Nobody
He's
hold
talk
not
on,
about
hold on,
what
biased,
hold on.
him
daughter of
do.
Girl,
King.
you can't
It's
shut up
all
and give me
about
a moment for
Ivany, so
talk.
it's bias.
Give me a moment for talk.
Oh,
No, because you're enabling.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to call down, because I say, girl, give me a moment. I could put her 1 second you talk. Give us a moment. Let us talk as well. Hold on. How are we biased when whatever we are repeating, whatever we are saying, she came on the media and said it herself out of her mouth. She came and said it out of her mouth. We are starting based off the things that she said. Listen, okay, lovely people, if that's what you think, if that's what you're feeling, no problem. What I am saying, if it's the baby's best interest, right? You're supposed to compromise on behalf of the baby. You're
Some
supposed
said
to
to Macey.
sacrifice on the
Yes.
behalf of the
It's
baby.
not about you.
You're supposed to put self in second place and put the baby at first.
Exactly.
Mother,
Go ahead.
all right, so here is my thing because I have a son now and he's 3, and I'm telling you, started off with my baby dad was the best thing ever until the child came in the picture, everything go downhill. And me did have to have a thing within me where I have to say, listen, it's not me alone create the child. So irrespective of the fact that him put me through so much and everything went how it went, him want to play a role in him child life. Me can't omit him out of that. Me have to still make him be a part of the child life, play him role. Now, if this child grows up and decides to look here, me see my father ways and me realize that my father is a problem and my father is this, my father is that, and him want to withdraw himself from his dad, then that is film option, film opinion, but me not go force it on the child and I leave. So Ivany just need to know how to compromise.
Exactly.
And know how to be an adult, put the differences aside. Yes, you're going through your 9 months, what are this, your 9 months, what are that. Thanks be to God, you're still alive. You have to make the man playing part and stop going like this hero and burden yourself alone. And what about the child bonding with his dad?
The only way you can walk around and behave like Ivany, it's when you go to a clinic and you pay somebody anonymous for some sperms and you get a sperm donor because you don't want to, because you're perfect and you don't want to deal with you know, the ins and the outs of 2 different opinions raising your child. You go to a sperm bank.
Yeah, for real. But the child has a dad, so give him the chance to come around, see how best him can, things can work out.
Official lavish, you know what people are doing? They're choosing sides, right? So if you're choosing sides, that means you're neglecting the baby.
Exactly.
If you're choosing sides, that means you're neglecting the baby.
Number 1 focus, Macey, is ice.
Yes, so
and everybody know that Ivany is very self-absorbed because most of what comes out of her mouth, she's not thinking about her son.
Exactly, and that is what I am saying. She's just thinking.
She's self-absorbed. That's
so
what she's. Look here, anybody not see it? Because let me tell you something. Ivany doesn't do anything without clicking on our camera. So guess what? It's not hard to see who you're dealing with. Personally, I don't have anything against her, but some of the things that she's doing, it's like I'm having PTSD. I can see where my boy's mother would do the very same thing. Going through what me and her go through. It's like me to relive it through Ivany. She's making a lot of mistakes.
Then, hold on, you know what I noticed with some people too? Because you're not on speaking directly on somebody's side, you're biased.
Exactly.
How can someone be biased when you're speaking the facts? When you're speaking facts, there's no way you can be biased because we are speaking based off what we heard from other people.
And then, mother, I'm not cut your mother. I even heard somebody say, oh, she go and key up him car and stuff like that. Me, I gotta be honest, me mash up my baby father windscreen because of everything when dragged me through. But then we have to compromise and put all of that in the past because we have a child.
She cannot control her emotions. Macey, let me tell you something. I think it was a couple days ago, and she was sitting on her live where she was not having a good day, and Howie was rubbing her wrong. And I remember her saying, like a couple days ago, say, look here, hey boy, no worry with me now, because you know, say, you come to the test, maybe punch out your grill out of your mouth. She did it once before. Now, she's not only attacking her child's father, she's attacking her child's future. Because when she don't bring aggression and physicality towards the little boy father that will drive a wedge
And
between
cancer.
the emotions of that little boy. How the little boy don't feel when he grew up and find out that the mama used to beat the papa.
And then this is why we are gonna have so many broken young men in our society, broken
You know
females
what is
because
going
of
to happen,
things that
sweetheart,
happen.
official? You know what is going to happen? He is going to think it's okay to go in a relationship and beat him and beat him
And
and
be
beat him partner.
abusive, yeah, be abusive, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing until it's too
And then
late.
everything them bring on the media, so them no reserve anything, and they don't know how these kids will grow up and it affect them because they no make no reservation for
Because
nothing.
Ivany
Everything is just
followers
out here.
want to hear that she is an OG and she's the goat and that he
Yeah,
can beat him baby father and all of that, and then out in the same breath he wants him to humble, be in due diligence and be the perfect person. No,
yeah, because you can't want money, you can't want him to
no,
spend money, and he's not privy to
no.
seeing the child
And
and
he's the
having
human too.
time with the child. Yes, human,
Me not
and
cut
that's
you
unfair.
guys, but there's nothing worse than a woman scorned, and I am a woman saying that.
Always say it.
You
There's not, look
know,
here.
there's
Most of what the
nothing
baby man
worse
do
than a
me,
woman
I just because
scorned.
me they want to continue the relationship. And she make me
Phoenix, let me
fuck.
tell
And
you
I am
something.
not speaking against Ivany, and I'm neither for or against her. But speaking of from someone who's been through almost the same thing as her, us as women, when we have to hold ourselves
Stop
accountable
it.
for the part that
Stop
we
it.
played in co-creating that child. Because
Stop
there
it.
are
Exactly.
always signs in the partners that we choose, but we tend to put all of that aside and we ignore. And when that child comes into play, we carry this bitter. I call it a woman's corn. It is a
She's
deep.
bitter.
It's a
She's
deep
bitter.
bitterness, and it runs generations. That's why you have so many broken single mother homes in Jamaica.
Exactly.
Us as women, we need to learn how to master our intelligence. It's called
So, so,
emotional
so Phoenix.
intelligence. Yes.
So Phoenix, don't you think it's better
When me a
if
rinse me use the
if she was going through a little bit a crisis, but
Yeah.
dealing with the whole Howie situation, to pick up her phone and call her mother in Jamaica and say, this is what me they go through right now, this is what Howie they do, this is what me they do, this is what the lawyer said. And you vent to your
Right.
mother.
But
Get
remember,
the
you know,
fuck off the
Ivani
internet
has
with
a
the little boy
pattern.
story.
Yes, she has a pattern when something goes off in her private life. The first thing she does, she clicks her life and then she looks for validation and advice from her
She's
sensation.
damaging our little
And like
boy.
I said, I'm not
Who to
launching an
say?
attack against her because I do like her sometimes. But I feel like that's not the best way to go about it, especially now that a child is in play because she's
No,
doing
Phoenix,
everything. She's
what's gonna
gathering
happen?
evidence. She's
you
gathering
know something
even
check
more
what you know
evidence
now.
against herself.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
Phoenix, I guarantee you, Macey, I guarantee you
No,
that hold on a
you
minute,
eat a burger last week. Why you
hold
eat
on
one
me there.
again? Talk to her.
Yeah.
Macey and Phoenix, I guarantee you what's gonna happen. As soon as he start attend say middle school, he now go come out of the guidance counselor
Yeah.
chamber.
Yup. Me and my baby
That's
father
exactly
down
what
there.
is
My
going to
baby
happen.
father move
He's going
on.
to battle
And
up.
me treat him with respect. I still treat him and honor him as the person I co-created. I check all of the feelings.
And that's all she
I
has to
put
do
all of
because
my
the child
personal
is
feelings
already
under the
there.
rug because of my son. It's no
All
longer
right, listen,
about
survivor
me.
baby. Survivor baby. Survivor baby. Want to come up by mistake. Hold on there.
Ivan is setting up that child so that he won't be balanced. As soon as he start middle school, every day she don't have to be at school because of trauma.